Am I arrived? I am arrived! What if I turn that light on? All right, you can see my hand. All right, what about this light? Yeah, you can see me a little. Good thing the car's paying attention, otherwise I'd be... Studio dot U. All right, I'll look up. Car dot com. YouTube. Studio.youtube.com. Let's see, anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? I need that as a sound effect. Why would you be doing 2 miles an hour below the speed limit in the left lane? Nobody knows? It's a miracle. It's a miracle. Your tax dollars at work. Channel, switch account, this account, on account. Hey, Kirk24, what's up, man? So my packing my daughter and leaving in a number of hours became 72. Fat Gray Man. Dude, I gotta say, Fat Gray Man is like #1 on engagement. I think he watches everything, likes, shares, comments, is killing it. So Fat Gray Man, you sir, deserve a crisp high five. I'm stealing it from Dark. What? Wait, let's see. I'm going to my lives. I'm just looking. Okay, it does show me live. All right. And I got to zoom out. And I got to click that magic monetization button that YouTube never wants you to do. Do I have to click submit? Save. Yes. Okay, I did it on my second, not second phone. I don't have 2 phones. Let's see. Kurt24, member for 20. Dude, impressive. Thank you, man. First off, I gotta say I am completely blessed because I have people like you helping me and my sorry YouTube career out. You guys definitely are killing it. I don't want to name names. I spoke to a YouTuber that has, I think he's well into 150,000 subs today. Good guy. I talked to him. I don't want to say, look, no human should talk to another human as much as I talk to Dark. Let me just put it that way. So yeah, there's another YouTuber I know who's way up there on subs, and he's slowed down in the past, but now he's going to pick back up on videos. He may be on John Crump Live this week. I don't want to name names because he didn't say I could name names, and that's what I don't do if I'm told not to. So, yeah. So what was I getting at? So this YouTuber, he's done a couple of, actually did like 2 videos this weekend. Good guy. So there's a kind of a curse knowing John Crump, and typically the curse of knowing John Crump is you usually know more than you can say or more than you can share. And also I am developing my own sources, and I have information that I have not had independent verification of, so I don't want to come out with it because I don't want to talk ish out of school. But if the information I have is accurate, it's kind of messed up. So Sport Brand, what's up, man? What's up? All right, I gotta say I am having a very, very bad Dunkin' Donuts experience at the Okahumpa rest area. This coffee sucked. My daughter's coffee sucked. And also I'm having a very So please forgive me. Like, there must have been a car accident with a fatality on I-75 south of Gainesville. So we got on the highway. It was a parking lot for a freaking hour. Had to drive like two sides of a triangle, like 7 miles out, 7 miles back to get to another exit to bypass the area. And, I don't want to, in the moment, you're always like, traffic. But look, it must have been pretty bad, whatever happened. So I don't want to be all about me. So my experience, not only thinking that I was going to quick in-out load a massive U-Haul trailer in my car with my daughter's apartment stuff from Gainesville to bring her-ish home, ended up not being driving out Friday and then loading the trailer Friday evening and leaving Friday night, or worst case scenario, overnighting and leaving Saturday morning became like a 72-hour event. Legit, I've been in Gainesville for 70, I don't know, maybe I'm exaggerating, maybe it's 48 hours? Anyhow, got in Friday, it's Sunday, Saturday, Sunday. So yeah, that's probably only 24 hours, 48 hours, sorry, 48. If I do math right. Sport Brad! Let's see, Crowd Raiser! Oh gosh, that was so funny. The whole Crowd Raiser show, that was pretty damn funny. So I talked to Dark. I'm not going to tell any stories. And again, I typically talk to Dark every day, even if it's only for a few minutes. So I'll let Dark tell you Dark stories. I don't want to, but look, it's kind of messed up. Whoa, dude, whoa! Wreck! The empty weight of this double axle U-Haul trailer is 1,900 pounds. This car has a CVT, continuously variable transmission, which I do not have extreme confidence of longevity in, so I'm self-limiting my top speed to 75 miles an hour. I did change the HUD to include a tachometer bar, because my display doesn't do that unless I go to Sport or Sport Plus, which I have no idea what Sport or Sport Plus does in this vehicle. They say it stiffens the suspension, which is probably a waste of money. I have not been able to feel any difference, not like I'm autocrossing a minivan, but whatever. Fearless Orca, fellow Floridian, how are you, sir? Dark and Rubber. Oh, really? Dude, I didn't get the invite. So, yeah, I saw Red Dawn on the way out on Friday. We met up. I programmed his health text, so he has Meshtastic-ish. So, and let's see, I see like 10 of you guys out there, so thank you. Thanks for the, is it thumbs up? I don't see thumbs up. All right. I'm doing this through StreamYard. So, yeah, I didn't change the aspect ratios. Anyhow, I'm doing this from my freaking car, and I apologize. But yeah, I'll check in with Red Dawn Readiness and Crump and Dark. I'm surprised I didn't get like just a notice. But anyhow, where was I going? So Crump lost his father, I lost my father, and Dark lost his father. I think all in 3 years. We all lost our dads, which is kind of messed up. Dark, yeah, I can't tell Dark stories, so I'm just not going to do it. I'll let him tell them. That's his business, his personal life. So he's going through it, and I don't know if I'm still sensitive that I get emotional about it, but the loss of my dad hit me, and I didn't think it would, because for the last 20 years of his life, I think he was 91 when he passed, and for the last 20 years of his life, he wasn't the man I knew and grew up with. And I thought I would have had the morning done already. You know, that because the guy, the super smart, witty, funny guy I knew wasn't there anymore. But it hit me hard. And maybe, you know, the whole Darkstad passing, you know, because it was tough. It was like 2 months of a lot of hell. And you know, Dark's family, they're all believers. They all believe in Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior. So, you know, you have that confidence that, hey, I'll see him again in heaven. He's in a better place now. It's still tough. It's still one of the things I try to remember biblically is worry is a lack of faith in God. And you know, sometimes when I worry, I think about, I walked away from 2 plane crashes. In the first plane crash, legit, it looks like God got mad at that plane and crumbled it. When I got out and looked back at that plane, I'm like, nobody survives that. Nobody. Go to my aviation playlist on my channel if you want to take a look at. There's 3 videos in there, I think. One is the first plane crash. There's the second plane crash, and then I had a brake failure on landing, and that video is up there. The first plane crash, it really looks like you could be certain nobody walked away from that. It was. So what I think about whenever things get hard and whenever I'm prone to worrying is that if God delivered me from those 2 plane crashes, I got nothing to worry about. So that's how I try to right myself when I start getting into a woe is me feedback loop. Yeah, that just reading what's Kurt saying. Lost my mom 6 years ago. Oh my gosh. Yeah, my mother was everything. She passed. I think I was 27 when she passed. So I'm 58. So that I think that I've had more years without her than with her. And my mother was amazing. My mother, I did not deserve that good of a parent. Yeah, legit. Like if I was going out on the boat, she would make like food for me and all my friends. If I was getting up at 4 in the morning to leave to go skiing, she would like have breakfast for me and a lunch packed. Just uh, my mother, I had a crappy 1970 Oldsmobile Delta 88 convertible that was rusted out. The roof had holes in it. She measured and sewn me like a vinyl roof, a new vinyl roof for the car. Just like I didn't ask her, she just did it. I unbelievable. Just the things that my mother did, really phenomenal. Just outstanding. Anyhow, where my car says with this, I don't know how much weight I have in my car and how much weight I have in the trailer, but the drag of the trailer empty was a lot. And I was worried that the brakes were on because it has a hydraulic braking system. And when I stopped, I felt the wheels and then I felt the drums to make sure they weren't hot, and they weren't. So I'm sure that the brakes weren't a factor, and I'm real sure that the wheel bearings aren't a factor either. It's just heavy and draggy. So right now my car says, all right, I'm a little bit above half a tank. It says I got 14 miles per gallon after refill, and it says I have 196 in the tank and I got 161 to go. I do not believe it's estimated miles, because if I have 8 or 10 gallons in the tank and I'm getting about 14 miles to a gallon, that's like 140 miles. So I do not believe, I no believe you. And that's what I'm telling my car. So anyhow, I think from any time on now, I'm good for a gas stop. And let's see what you guys are saying. Nothing new. Okay. So it's my ETA. Oh man. Right now it says 1:47 a.m. I'm gonna have to stop and get gas. At least I'm gonna have to stop and get gas so I have enough gas to return the trailer. Also, it's due in before 10 a.m. tomorrow. We gotta unload the trailer. My father-in-law is in the hospital, and apparently he's got a kidney stone, probably like a little bit of UTI going on, and looks like he's got some pneumonia too. So 94. He was supposed to go to Chicago this week. Actually, I'm going to be home alone again, which I'm pretty excited about. So my daughter's going to New York on Tuesday for a week. My wife is going to Chicago for like a long weekend. I got a doggy sit. Hopefully I get to do some badass-ish, cross my fingers, and we'll see what happens, because I got nobody to tell me what to do. Let's see. And I have no more turns to make because I am on the turnpike heading south until I hit Indiantown Road. Uh-oh, Kurt typed a book. Mom's still looking over me. Yeah? Oh my gosh, really? Thought I should get a colonoscopy just to be safe. Doctor said lucky I did. They had to remove a bunch of precancerous polyps. Yeah, I just had my colonoscopy done. Richard Hoffman, God bless his soul, he passed because of colonoscopy, colon cancer. Sorry, I had a polyp removed. It wasn't cancerous or anything like that, so I got a good report on it. I was late. I should have had it done like 3 years ago. So you're supposed to do it once you hit 50 and every 5 years after that. I'm not sure if people are blinking their lights at me. I'm in the left lane, and the highway is like 4 lanes wide, and I know why we're doing 2 miles under the speed limit. The car's driving. But somebody ahead of my daughter is going like 68, 67, which is kind of nuts. So in the left lane for no good reason. And I am going to get out of the left lane to go faster than that rolling roadblock left lane loser. All right, my daughter is driving a Mini Cooper Coupe, which is one of the worst cars on the planet. It's not the supercharged or turbocharged or whatever. And even if it was one of those, it'd probably still be one of the worst cars on the planet. And let's see, I'm going to get in, not the left lane, but the next left lane. Let's see. Selfie Drive E is activated. All right. So, yes, we are cruising at wonderful 75 miles an hour. And it seems like left lane loser decided to at least pace us. If speed limit's 70 and you're in the left lane doing less than the speed limit, you're a loser. Especially if there's nobody on the road and there's 4 lanes. 4 freaking lanes, nobody on the road. And you're hogging the F out of it. I mean, look, if you're going to go in and out of a rest area in the center, yeah, I got it, but that's not the case. $188 miles left in the tank, 154 miles to go. I don't believe you. Who's there? Silverback. Tactical defense. Your seatbelt. It's on, man. You don't see. So yeah, it's actually, is it clearing up? No, it's just not raining. It was like misty, which is unusual for Florida. Usually it's like full on fire hose or nothing. So yeah, actually, I got to find out what Red Dawn Readiness's address is so I can crash his party. Actually, we've met twice in person. Each time I was towing a trailer, and it was at the Costco off I-4, like off the turnpike at I-4, like the closest one there. Anyhow, guys, I am going to close it out. I'm going to see if I can go and heckle Dark Crump in Red Dawn Readiness. I'll talk to you guys later.